Hey everybody, it's Paul from We Got Issues down in New York for the New York Comic Con, and I am super pumped to be joined by David Finch. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks.
Cool. How's your con going so far?
It's been good. It's been busy, which is always good.
My first question is, what inspired you to kind of be a comic book artist? Was there any certain comic or character?
My sister actually read comics when I was a kid. I had never really read them, and I used to tease her about it. You know, I thought they were just for little kids, and one day I had nothing to read. I was a little bored. I picked one up, and it was a Mark Silvestri X-Men issue. This is late '80s, and it just grabbed me right away. The stuff had so much power to it, and I started reading the stories. The stories really grabbed me, and I realized that it wasn't some little kid's medium like I thought it was, and I think that's a problem. With the perception of comics just in general, even with the movies, comics themselves, people don't really see them as a serious medium, and they really are.
Is there any certain character you enjoy drawing the most?
I would have to say Batman. I mean, there are a lot. I'm drawing Wolverine right now, and I love drawing Wolverine. Batman is my favorite.
Was there any certain point in time that you felt like, I'm in, I finally made it, I'm living the dream?
Yeah, I think my first job, I worked for Mark Silvestri at Top Cow Productions, and it was my first break, and it was an internship. So I had basically 3 months to kind of prove myself, but I got on the plane. I hadn't been on a plane since I was a little kid, and just sitting on the plane, going to California to work as an artist, that was like, for me, I think any accomplishment that I've had after, that was like the big one. I think I felt like more of a big shot then than, ever since.
Cool. And you mentioned with all the comic movies coming out, do you feel comics are really getting mainstream right now?
Yeah, I mean, the characters themselves are more mainstream than they ever have been. They're video games and so many different things, but, the actual books themselves, I think, people really don't have the awareness. That's a problem in publishing in general, and I think everybody really right now is hoping that, the iPad and different digital kind of media could maybe bring it around, and hopefully.
And my last question, do you have any advice for all the young artists out there who are trying to make their way in the world?
Well, the art counts first and foremost. The actual work that you put on the page and just practicing and learning your craft is by far and away the most important thing, because, the job that you're on, it really doesn't matter if the work that you're putting into it is garbage. The job is garbage, and wanting to be on a particular project, it's not really a good goal. I think you have to worry about the actual work itself, and everything else comes with that. And deadlines are important, and being a professional and all those things, but just the work itself. And I see too many artists that don't put their own work first. They put a lot of political things first, and it's really easy to get caught in that trap. And I think that would be the best advice that I could give.
David Finch, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your time. See you guys.